For those of you that know me, it's no surprise I'm always on the lookout for new multiplayer games, specifically games that offer a truly unique experience, particularly in a PvP or PvPvE format. For those that don't know me, are you lost? Well, you're here now, so you may as well just stick around. I've got 4 upcoming games for you today that you're definitely going to want to keep your eye on, so don't go anywhere. Now, I grew up playing games like Ultima Online, Final Fantasy XI, MAG, Assassin's Creed Multiplayer, Team Fortress 2, Gary's Mod, you name it. Hell, I even built my first PC to play DayZ Mod back in the day. Now sure, I grew up playing a shit ton of games like Call of Duty, but as I've gotten older, I've just become much pickier with my free time. Time I would rather spend playing games that can actually hold my attention. You know those games that you just can't help but think about every second you're not playing them? And so for now, these are the games I have my eye on. First, let's start with an MMO. Most these days follow pretty similar formulas. Your Final Fantasy XIVs, New Worlds, Worlds of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online, you get it. If I'm gonna dump countless hours into an MMO, I wanna try something different. And PAX Day is doing exactly that. It's being made by ex-EVE developers, and if you know anything about EVE, that should sell you on it alone. EVE is the game with the absolute craziest stories. Seriously, look it up, but the most mind-numbing gameplay. This, luckily, looks to be something truly special. PAX Day is being marketed as a social sandbox MMO. It takes place in medieval times rather than in space and is PvPvE. Everything in the game is produced by players. The developers describe it saying you start the game already at in-game, meaning there are no levels and you can play however you want. Your entire purpose could be logging forests, raiding dungeons, or strictly PvPing. You work together with other players to build cities, civilizations, and even kingdoms. There will be politics between player civilizations, player-made armies, and a player-driven economy. A sandbox MMO focused heavily on player interaction is seriously my dream game. But sadly, there are concerns about pay-to-win tokens and currency potentially being added to the game. Regardless, they're surely swinging for the fences on this one, and I really hope it pays off. So next is a game I've actually played. It's currently in beta and is one of my most anticipated releases at the moment, The Finals. You may have seen this game around, however, access to the alpha and beta have been extremely limited. I cannot get enough of this game. It's being developed by ex-DICE devs who worked on Battlefield, and that's very obvious within the first couple minutes of even playing the game. Yes. Oh no, they dropped it. I'm in. Oh my God, that was amazing. Fuck, that was cool. Stab, idiot. All of the environments are destructible as you race to control cash boxes against other teams. The aesthetics of this game are astounding. The level design is absolutely gorgeous, the color palette absolutely pops right off your screen, and the branding is extremely clean. I don't play a ton of sweaty shooters these days, but the movement in this game is so satisfying, and it's just fun. I absolutely cannot wait for this game to come out so I can just no-life the hell out of it. From the same company as The Finals comes Arc Raiders, a PvPvE extraction shooter. Personally, I'm not overly fond of typical extraction shooters with heavy inventory management systems. However, if it's being made by the same people as The Finals, sign me up. I haven't played this one just yet, but I am dying to give it a try. Last but not least is a game some of you have probably heard of, not only because it's been super popular on Twitch, but because the devs have actually found themselves in some hot water. Speaking of Twitch, if you didn't know, I stream every weekday and most weekends over at twitch.tv/blurbs. Feel free to stop by and tell me what games you're excited for. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Karma! Damn it! Back on topic, Dark and Darker is the last game I'll be talking about today, and I have spent many hours in this one as well. It's a PvPvE extraction dungeon crawler. The gameplay is slow and methodical. Like, exceptionally slow. Most would go as far as to describe it as clunky, but once you learn to embrace the clunkiness, it's actually very fun. It's just one of those games you have to play to get it. There's a lot of fun player interactions to be had over VoIP, as well as butt-clenching PvP moments. He's stealing from me right now, bro! I just saw him! Kill him! The in-game features insanely rare legendary weapons with special effects that will have the whole lobby chasing after you.
You're pickpocketing me!
What are you talking? Dude, it was the other dudes. Now, as I said, the devs for Dark and Darker have unfortunately found themselves in a deep legal battle over the game, so I'm not sure this will ever see a full Nope, wrong. Sorry guys, while editing this video and clearly getting ready to move out of my own house, the devs of Dark and Darker, despite their ongoing legal concerns, decided to launch the game in early access. So it's not on Steam, but you can buy it from their website or a storefront called Chaff Games, which I've never heard of, and is apparently kind of sketchy because there's rumors that people are getting charged for the game but not actually receiving their copy. The uninstaller for the game can potentially nuke the directory it's in if you use it, and to add on to that, they had to remove VoIP from the game for some reason. So I'm gonna be totally honest, I am probably gonna wait a little while to hop back into Dark and Darker, at least until things seem to settle down a bit. But hey, the game's out, I guess. So those are the unreleased games I currently have my eye on. For now, I'm going to get my PvP fill playing games like Deceive Inc., Hunt Showdown, Sea of Thieves. But let's just hope more developers, specifically publishers, take more chances on truly unique ideas to help reignite that childhood wonder in all of us. Thanks for watching.